Louisiana, who was tragically killed on July 27. He was only 24 and lived a wild life that was full of ups and downs. This is the true story of Jaytheyoungin. On July 27th, police in Jay's hometown of Bogalusa, Louisiana, responded to a call of a shooting. When they pulled up to the scene, they found that one of the victims had already been rushed to a local hospital, and another victim was still at the side of the shooting.
This is my reaction video to the Jaytheyoungin.
Figure out what went down. Another shooting happened nearby.
R.I.P. Jaytheyoungin. This is Backdoor TV.
Later that night,
it's crazy, man. So I'm gonna watch it like y'all, cause I'm more into the Chirac thing, but I heard about this and I've been looking at it for a while. So let's see.
But it ain't been confirmed yet. Luckily, his family member survived and is in stable condition.
It's been a lot behind this whole Jaytheyoungin thing. I've been listening to it. They said his father got hit. So let's see what he's talking about. But like I said, it's a lot to this. I've been hearing this, that his baby mother set him up. I don't know, bro. This is my audio reaction video.
Apparently, Jay was still alive at the time, but unfortunately, things took a turn for the worse, and he passed later that night. The mayor of Bogalusa, Wendy Perrette, put out a statement asking for help from Jay's hood. She said, "The senseless shooting in Bogalusa is another tragic reminder of the pain that violent crime brings with it. My thoughts and prayers are with the victim's family and friends. As your mayor and as a mother, I plead on behalf of our community."
They said he was on house arrest, so that's why he was there, but he could have changed that house arrest, so I don't know.
Say something. No one knows who was behind the shooting yet, but investigators on the case say that the violence was retaliatory. They've been in trouble with the law in the past, and he actually just got out of prison in June for possession of a firearm under indictment. Jay blew up in the late 2010s after racking up millions of plays on SoundCloud. His debut project, Roughway, dropped in early 2017, built from a buzz in the local scene. Then, his track Interstate went viral on YouTube.
They said 4KT and BA and them, he was beefing with them, or he was connected to some beef that has something to do with NBA. I don't know.
Wake Up and Taking Off. The track Elimination off of his 23 project ended up becoming his breakout single, racking up over 50 million plays on Spotify. His next project, Forever 23, pushing him even further.
I gotta listen to more of his stuff, cause I gotta listen to more of his stuff. But when somebody get killed,
10 mixtapes and was becoming one of the hottest new rappers. But even though his career was popping,
when somebody get killed, we always think their music is hotter, or is it just me? I don't know.
His life after getting arrested in Florida. Jay was pulled over for speeding on May 11, 2019 by the Florida Highway Patrol. The cops said they smelled weed, so they searched his whip and found 20 grams of weed, paraphernalia, and pills. Plus, one of the other people in the car had a gun on him. Jay ended up getting arrested, hit with a felony possession of a controlled substance without a prescription. He was out on bail the next day, but still had to cancel his set at Rolling Loud. Then in 2020, Jay was arrested again after he allegedly assaulted his old girl. She called the police and claimed they had a fight. Then, Jay grabbed her hair and started punching her over and over. She was pregnant with their first kid at the time, but Jay also allegedly choked her, so she damn near passed out. The police went to his crib in Houston, Texas, and raided the house. At first, they couldn't find Jay, but they did find 24 bands in cash, promethazine, oxycodone, and guns. Eventually, the cops found Jay hiding in his attic and booked him for assaulting a pregnant woman and illegal drug possession. Jay's ex later posted photos of her bruises on social media after getting into an argument with a rapper and a Cuban doll. His ex tagged Cuban doll and said, "This what I'm blackmailing them on? This what the little joke was about on live, with pics of her black eye and bruises on her neck and body."
She do look like he whipped the ass. I don't support that.
Back together pretty fast.
But it's two sides to every story.
They
So
both got arrested at an Airbnb in Georgia when cops found bottles of lean, pills, 11 guns, and over 2 bands in cash. They both got hit with narcotics possession, tampering with evidence, and possession of a weapon. But it ain't in there. Later that year, Jay got arrested for domestic violence again after he allegedly attacked his girlfriend. According to a police report, Jay punched, pushed, and grabbed her, which left visible marks and scars. The cops charged him with battery, family violence, and 3 felony.
I'm not dissing relationships, but I feel like if you're that young and you have a girlfriend and you're not going to be faithful, which more than likely you're not, I don't think that's a good route to go, but who am I?
Without a seatbelt. They cited him for careless operation of a vehicle, no child restraint, and driving with a suspended license. This was a serious case. What happened a month later was way worse. On September 16, 2021, Jay got hit with accessory to second-degree murder and obstruction of justice charges related to a deadly shooting that happened in 2020.
I don't think it had nothing to do with NBA, his murder. I think it was some street beef, and they say his father was accused of a lot of times of touching little kids, and he got off, and that's what they was coming at for his father, and he just was there. So I'm gonna keep y'all updated. I don't know.
And then Big Ray. She hired some local club promoters to help bring in a crowd. And over 100 people showed up to the party on August 8th, 2020. At around 8 p.m. that night, a group of dudes pulled out automatic weapons and started dumping shots into the crowd. 3 people got hit during the shooting, and unfortunately, one of them died from their injuries. She was a 21-year-old from New York named Zion Hutchinson, who was staying in Baton Rouge at the time. A few days after the shooting, the police arrested a 30-year-old named Brandon Perry and a 23-year-old named Tommy Diamond for second-degree murder.
He looks super stoned.
Then
He probably confessed and didn't even do it.
But Brown wasn't the shooter. He was just a club promoter who they charged with possession of illegal drugs, with intent to distribute, negligent homicide.
Yeah, he like a
counts,
plug.
Negligent injury. Even though he wasn't involved with the shooting, cops still thought he was responsible because he helped run the event. Then Big Ray was also arrested and charged
You know she
with
telling.
negligent homicide, negligent injury because the shooting happened at her party. Eventually, cops tracked down 2 more alleged shooters in Texas and Montana. Then a year later, they connected Jay to the case. Since he was charged with accessory to second-degree murder, the cops obviously didn't think Jay was one of the dudes shooting. But they might have thought he helped the shooters escape or get rid of evidence. Jay never spoke about what went down publicly, and we'll probably never know the full story of what happened that night. Another time Jay made headlines was back in 2019.
Whoever's on trial for that case gonna blame him. Now that he going probably get off.
Showing Jay getting some kind of fight. And later,
Same way they doing Vaughn.
where an unknown dude was an ATK chain. Someone yells out, "Tell him come get this shit." Then the dude holding the chain says, "That Jaytheyoungin." Jay wasn't an official member of ATK, but he was close with Young and Ace, and they had a collab project together, so Ace gave him a chain to show love. A few days after it went down, Jay hopped on Twitter and said, "If you don't know facts about the situation, don't speak on that shit. And I'm so solid, can't shit phase or break me. I'm built for this." Then, Young and Ace got involved and told the thieves they had 1 hour to give Chain his chain back. But dudes obviously knew Ace wasn't the one to play with. And not long after, Jay hopped on IG to show everyone he got his chain back. The next day, rumors started flying that the dude who took it got chipped. A dude named Aaron Thomas was killed in his home in Greensboro, North Carolina, and Jay and some ATK affiliates started dissing him on social media, so it seemed like they was behind the hit. Later, one of Aaron's homies came
These
out
dudes
and
be
said,
reckless.
"Jay and
Like,
others
it ain't even
was
hard to
out."
catch them.
According to him,
You
Jay
could
and
be a
Ace made
detective
3
on your
contacts
first
to
week
get
and
the
catch
chain
one of
back,
these
and
dudes,
Aaron's
like.
death wasn't related to
But
the
RIP
situation.
this, RIP him, man.
The dude took the chain, proved that ATK wasn't involved at all. Jaytheyoungin had a lot of issues, but at the end of the day, he was a talented artist who never stopped working on his craft. He already dropped 2 EPs this year, and also planned on creating his own label to sign other artists who came from the streets like him. Unfortunately, he'll never be able to reach his full potential, but he left fans with a ton of music to carry on his legacy. There ain't so many details about our shooting available yet.
So that was my very first audio reaction. That was my reaction to the whole Jaytheyoungin situation. I've been hearing a lot of different things on it. A lot of different things on the case. First, they said it was NBA and him going back and forth. Then they said it was him and 4KT. Then they said the shooters came for his pops, his father, and he was just at the crib. It was a big shootout. So it's allegedly, I don't know. That's what they saying. So it would be crazy though if they came for his father and his son ended up getting killed. That would be definitely like I said, the devil talks. You think you get away? You think you get in evil? Evil has no friends. It's no love. And when you're doing when you live in an unrighteous lifestyle, you never truly get away with things, you know. And that's like kind of the situation here. It looks like his father was, allegedly had went to court, beat it, and I guess whoever, the unfortunate situation with the child being touched, they took it to their own hands and said F the judicial system, and they came after Jaytheyoungin's father, and Jaytheyoungin happened to be there. I just think it was I just think that maybe Jaytheyoungin was kind of going back and forth with the dudes that wanted his pops, and and he was saying get at me, but they really was going at his father, and with him being so with Jaytheyoungin being more close to the whole internet generation, he was just the mouthpiece. But he was, I guess, with them having the back and forth shootout, you know, you could tell it was words being exchanged between two parties. But R.I.P. Jaytheyoungin. I'm gonna definitely do more info, more research on this case so I can give y'all more info on it. But let me get out of here, man. It's getting late. I'm gonna drop something tomorrow. This is Backdoor TV 700 ENT. Love y'all, man. Be safe. Be wary. We out here.